Hello बच्चों, let's see the question. DNA of the bacterium is not cleaved by its own restriction enzyme because recognition DNA sequence are. Your options are A. Methylated, B. Deleted, C. Bounded by inhibitory protein, and D. Not accessible to restriction enzyme. Your question is that DNA of bacterium, it is not cleaved by its own restriction enzyme. So our key concept, it is the restriction enzyme. Key concept, it is the restriction enzyme. Restriction enzymes. Okay. Now these are the enzymes which cuts the DNA. Enzymes which cut or which cleave or the cut DNA at specific site. So these are called as the restriction enzyme. Enzyme means these are the molecules which cleaves the DNA at specific site. These restriction enzymes, these are widely used in the rDNA technology or the recombinant DNA technology. Your question, and some example of these restriction enzymes is that the EcoR1, then Haemophilus influenza, Bacillus aeruginosa. So these are certain enzymes which are used. So now we just take the simple example: A, T, T, G, C, C, T, A. Now A pair with T, T pair with A pair with T, G pair with C, C pair with G, C pair with G, T pair with A, and A pair with the T. This is what? This is the 5' to 3' direction. This is 3' to 5' direction. Now suppose this is the one DNA sequence, and at that DNA sequence, suppose this is the one enzyme, restriction enzyme EcoR1. That EcoR1 has a specific site that this enzyme, it is act on only that of sequence. Okay. Now suppose its cut size is here. It act on this site. So that site, it is called as a restriction site. An enzyme, it is called the restriction enzyme. That enzyme it recognizes the special sequence, and after recognizing the special sequence, then they cleave that DNA. Now suppose if it act on this side, then the DNA, it is cut into the two pieces like A, T, T, G, C, and C, T, A. Okay, these are the two fragments which is created by this EcoR1. So that enzyme, restriction enzyme, these are the enzymes which cut the DNA only at the specific site, not any other site or not randomly. Your question is that the DNA of bacterium, it is not cleaved by the restriction enzyme because recognition DNA sequence are always methylated. Okay, the recognition sequence are always methylated. Now suppose this is the site. Again at this side this is also called as the histone, modification of histone. At that site, suppose this is the one sequence of DNA. We can take the simple example A, T, T, G, C, T. At this site, this sequence is suppose methylated. Then if the sequence is methylated, then on that sequence the restriction enzyme is never act. Okay, it never act on this methylated sequence. Methylated means CH3 group. So your correct answer is the option number first, methylated. Now deleted means the mutation, so it is not the correct answer. Then C, bound by inhibitory proteins, no, it is also not. And last D option, not accessible to restriction enzyme, so this is also not your correct answer. So your correct answer is the option number first, that is the sequence, it is always methylated. Okay, I hope you will clearly understood it. Thank you and best of luck.